Alright, what is good? We are back, and we're going to be making a different type of video today. It's going to have a trade recap in it. I'm going to go over my trade really quick. And then I want to talk about some stuff about funded accounts, motivation, and even some stuff about God. So let's get into it. Alright. This is the trade I took today for all the people that want to know out there. I don't get that many viewers, but I like doing it. $944 in the day. I'm very hyped. I'm so hyped. I'm trying to hold it in, but I'm so hyped. This is the trade we took today. It was kind of, I don't know how I feel about it. I exited the trade a little premature because I entered with 2 minis, which was a lot. So at this point right here, I was already up around $1,000, like $800, not 1,000 quite. I think right here it might have been like 1,000. So what I did was I shaved off one right here, and then I shaved off another like right around here, and we made around $944 on the day, which was awesome. And this is why I took it. We had an obvious draw on liquidity down here, but it was very, very far away. Same thing with these highs that could have been used for a draw on liquidity. Very far away. So what did I wait for? I wanted to wait for some type of continuation model to present itself. And that's what we got here. We had a retrace into a 5-minute fair value gap. It didn't quite hit this one right here. So creating almost like a failure swing, but the rejection coming back down was so good, as you can see right here, that it gave me a lot of confidence that we could catch some points to the downside, even if there was going to be a reversal. So if you go into the 30-second right here, you see we have this inverse. The only reason that I took this trade was because I got the confidence to take this trade because of the displacement going through this candle right here. The displacement and the size and volatility of this move right here gave me confidence that we could catch a good amount of points coming down, even if we were just going to take out this low and not take out this low. I was expecting us to make an SMT and then reversal, and I could just go for the reversal and catch that right here, but that's not more probable. I don't know that it's going to reverse. Like, we're not really rejecting out of anything crazy besides just like this rejection block. So I'm not going to take that. I'm going to take what I'm confident in and what I have the most conviction for. And for me, after seeing the rejection and the displacement through this inverse, I was very confident that we're going to come down here. And I ended up, just because I was in for so much and I was already making so much, I was happy with that, and I closed the trade out. That's why. And I made almost $1,000 in the day. I could have let it ride and just hope for it to keep going down and made like a lot of money. But I'm just here to get my piece of the pie for the day and then be done. So that's it for the trade recap. And I want to talk about funded accounts, passing your account, etc. Because I recently passed this account, my 50K. I'm on an Express now, and I feel like there's a lot of people out there that could benefit from hearing some things that I have to say, because in this day and age, the community that has come from day trading and everything else, making money online, stuff like that. There's a expectation that's been put into the air. That's how I feel about it. That you have to do everything quick. You have to get results quick. Like, if you start day trading, you have to be making money soon or it's not going to work. That is not true at all. And I don't know. I wish I could show you guys like some evidence of how long I've been doing this. And I know some people's attention spans can't even last them like a week or a month, because I've tried to help people start day trading before. And I give them videos to watch, I give them videos to study, I give them stuff to learn, and they can't even do it for a week. And I know that they want to. I know that they want to do something better for themselves. They want to chase a goal, but they literally can't because they don't have the motivation, they don't have the discipline. So I think that's part of it. But what it is too is people are chasing goals that are way too big and they're expecting so much. You have to be focused on input-based results. Because at first I was expecting to get results very quick. And I wanted to do the most coolest, flashiest stuff with day trading. I wanted to catch trades that looked like this. I wanted to catch these high R trades. And that's what pretty much this is about. That's what this is about, that I want to talk about. I want to talk about the whole bottom and top ticking thing. Because I'm not going to lie, it is cool to see people doing that, and it's impressive, but it's not sustainable. It takes a very strong and disciplined mind to trade like that. And a lot of you guys that want to don't have the minds to trade like that. You don't have the discipline to watch price go super close to your limit order and not hit it. Like, this happens all the time to people that trade like that. They get one tick off and then it goes all the way up. And of course you can just enter back in, but that's forming bad habits. So if that's how your brain works, by all means trade like that. I'm not going to stop you, no one is. But if you are just starting, your trades should look like the ones I just showed you. Like, if I if I go to my Discord, where I keep all my where I keep all my trades that I've taken, look how my trades look. You rarely see them over like 2R. A lot of them are 1R, and doesn't look very, it tends to look a little ugly, of course, but I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I'm such a yapper. Alright. What really helped me from changing to unprofitable to where I am right now is obviously locking in on a strategy, but more importantly chasing input-based results. Because before, if I lost, that would kill me. I could not deal with that. I literally could not deal with that. I would blow up. I would literally take like 24 trades in a day and blow the account. Like, it was just something in my head. Like, if I took a loss, the percentage of me blowing the account that day was probably through the roof. Like, that's just what would happen to me. Oh no. It looks like I hit my weekly trade limit. I wonder if I can change that in my settings tomorrow. I have to get rid of that. So I took 7 trades this week, apparently. Huh. So what happens is when you scale in to your trades, yeah, 7 trades. Dang it. Well, maybe I'll start an eval or something tomorrow. Anyways, ADHD here. Getting off topic. You have to start chasing input-based results. Like, you can't be focused on the stupid stuff. Like, oh no, I took a loss. Because just like every trader says, and I know it doesn't clock into your brain, but it will. And if you guys really focus on thinking into the future and thinking about this right here. Think about your monthly P&L. What this is going to look like. I took this loss yesterday. If I were to let that affect me and blow up, and crash out and blow my account off of this right here, I would not be able to take this trade today and make $944 because I would have blown the account. Now look, my account is up $653. That's even more than I lost yesterday. And you don't see that in the moment. All you're thinking about is the loss and how angry you are, blah, 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 this and that. But you really need to just set those emotions, just cast them away. And if you can't, because I can't sometimes, and that's why I have a trade lockout. Sometimes it hits me so hard, I can't control myself. I literally just get up and walk away. Sometimes you have to go do something after taking a loss. You have to get up and go walk away. And you have to remember that everyone's different. When you see people trading online and they're doing the bottom and top tick strategies, like that might just be how their brain works. That's how God made them. That's how God made them understand trading. That's the journey that God brought them through, got them to that point. And God has a plan for everyone, and it doesn't matter what it is, but it's going to be right. I thought that I was going to be like this bottom and top tick crazy like trader, and let alone that, a few months ago, or like last year, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. Like, I literally had no purpose. I was just a normal kid, getting into trouble, just going to the gym. That was about the most productive thing in my day. And I went through some hard times, and then I found God, and He's really brought me out of those hard times to this point. And I wanted to make this video to touch on this subject too, because I want to start making videos. I see people online talking about their testimonies and what God can do for them and spreading His message and spreading the gospel. I would love to have content based like that, and that's totally something I want to strive towards. So that is definitely something that I'm going to be doing, and I kind of wanted to make this video just to get myself out there to start doing that. And that brings me to my next point, that God is a huge part of your journey, no matter what you're doing. Literally no matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're a day trader, which I am. It doesn't matter if you want to start an online business. It doesn't matter if you want to start a freaking landscaping company. It doesn't matter if you want to start a clothing brand. Literally anything. If you have God with you, you can't lose. You literally can't lose. And that might sound crazy to people that like aren't religious, but having the feeling of God with you and that He's watching over you and has a path for you is so heartwarming and securing, and it makes you feel so safe and so cared for that just no matter what you do, you're not going to quit, and you're always on the right path because you're with God. And God is first. God, this isn't first. This is something that I'm very passionate about, and sometimes when my head gets a little big and my ego comes up, this might feel like I might think of this a little more and get the chemicals in my brain that make me hyped up about this more than God. But at the end of the day, I know that God is first for me, and He is the reason for this. And I couldn't have done this without Him, because He taught me. I would pray every night. When I would pray, I would ask God, I would tell Him, Lord, make me blow this account. If that's what I need to do to learn a lesson, to do this. And that happened so many times, and I didn't learn from it, because I wasn't listening to God, and I wasn't doing what I should have been doing. And recently, on one of the last times that I blew an account, or it was the last time that I blew an account, I prayed before I went to sleep, and I said, Lord, if you need to make me blow this account to learn a lesson, do it. And I pray that you just give me faith to not quit, and just make sure that I learn my lesson, and let me use it for the better. Let me learn from it and move forward. And that's exactly what I did. I blew that account. I blew it so bad. I literally took like so many trades in one day, and I blew the account. And then after that, I started using a trade lockout because I decided maybe I can't do this right now. Maybe my emotional state can't handle this right now. Maybe I just can't right now. But I can always strive to do better. So, what can I do? Can I do something about it? Yeah, I can use a tool to help me. A trade lockout. And I give so much credit to that. I probably wouldn't be on our Express account right now if I didn't have a trade lockout. So thank you, Top Step X. And yeah, I'm not the best at this whole talking into the camera thing, and I do want to get better at it because I actually really like doing it. I like making these videos, and I love seeing that people watch them, and I hope it helps people. But this is going to be it for this episode or video, and I am very glad. I'm just so thankful and happy for this day, making $1,000. I know the trade recap was kind of short. I didn't really go over the bias, but it was kind of a simple day. But yeah, all right, time to go get some stuff done. I gotta go get a part for my truck and blah blah. All right, until next video, peace.